Hey folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here, back with another Sims Info and Thoughts video. So, hope you're all up because we got some potentially big news here. Still, take this with a huge grain of salt because there is still a chance that it might not mean much in the grand scheme of things, but I'm hopeful this time because we got a little possible hint towards improved babies that's been found in the code of the game itself. So Ravasheen, who's a really talented custom content creator, posted this tweet saying, "After last week's patch, I am seeing something new in the Sims tuning/coding. Babies! This test_global snippet is used to test the age of a Sim for an interaction. And there was never a baby tag before. So, just saying." Then Arnie, who you may know from creating a whole bunch of creative mods like the open world mod, backed them up saying found them as well. Babies are definitely coming soon, trademark. Taking a look at the posted code, it says target type object, then test globals, sim info twice, and then ages specified, and then specified again, and then it lists all the age groups: teen, young adult, adult, elder, child, toddler, and baby. And then below that, it indicates species, unspecified, and actors. So that does seem to really mean that babies are no longer going to be objects, since right now in the game, they literally are objects. It's not me trying to just drag Maxis or whatever. It's actually true. Like, the babies are just tied to the bassinets, and, well, that's basically how it works for them. But if they are being given a specific age group now, then I think that does mean that an improved babies update is in the works, and maybe one of those things could also mean that babies can also be made in Create a Sim. I think that would be really good, because that would also make it consistent with the fact that now we can make puppies and kittens in Create a Sim when they came out with the Cats and Dogs expansion pack, whereas in the previous Sims games, we had to actually have the puppies and kittens born in-game. But improved babies is something that so many Simmers have been asking for years, especially after we got toddlers. So I think we will get improved babies eventually, because I think it would just be weird if we moved on to The Sims 5 and however many years that takes to get here, and just not have the babies improved anymore at all. And I guess technically we did get improved babies a little bit with nifty knitting stuff, since then it is possible to knit clothes for the babies to wear so they're not just wearing the same default outfits over and over. So that's a step. That was already a potential hint as well, just being able to make clothes for them, even if it is just a cosmetic sort of thing. Still something that I appreciate. But it is going to take more actual gameplay for me to play with babies more often. Lately, I've also been feeling more optimistic about them actually listening to our feedback and putting in things that we've asked for. Like with Nifty Knitting, yeah, that is another community stuff pack, and they even went the extra mile with some things that we did not vote for, like the baby clothing and some other things. And generally, I think that stuff pack was actually done really well in comparison to most of the others. And then just a few days ago we got that update which gave us platforms, so that's definitely a very often requested build feature, as well as sentiments, and there's also the lifestyles that are restricted to Snowy Escape that are both things that help deepen Sims personalities and relationships, which is another thing that a lot of us have been asking for. So it really makes me hope that 2021 will focus more on fan requests, because I feel like, other than those things, a lot of this year was just kind of like them doing their own thing and trying out new stuff. But in my personal estimation, The Sims 4 only has a couple of years left, so I think they should focus a bit more on the last big requests that people want. They could still maybe sprinkle in some new things here and there, but for the most part, I mean, there's still things like generations and farming, improved babies, and cars, and bands, and hobbies, and a couple more supernatural occults that you should probably put in at some point, like werewolves and fairies, maybe even superheroes. So yeah, there's still quite a few things that they should do that people are asking for, rather than doing more experimental stuff like Eco Lifestyle and Journey to Batu. Alright, and since we did just get the ability to vacation in any world, I think a hotels game pack is basically a given at this point. That'd be really strange if they didn't do that game pack at this point, and it would make sense considering that is like a business sort of pack like Dine Out was. But I'm getting a little off topic here. Going back to Improved Babies, I think they are very likely to come to the game, and I think next year could really be it. I think it could actually be the year that we'll get Improved Babies. It'll be interesting to see how they pull this off, like especially with Sentiments. I didn't think they would pull it off in the way that they did, because it even mixes in the Fury system that we had in The Sims 2, and to a really small extent, also Romantic Attraction, because there is that opposites attract sentiment that I covered during the early access of Snowy Escape. I have a theory for how Improved Babies could be revealed to us, because with the upcoming December 8th update, that will be giving us over 100 new skin tones and sliders for skin tones, as well as makeup and some improved base game hairstyles. They revealed that was coming months ago, and they've given us blogs that have given us progress updates on how it's going and what game changers they're consulting it to make it as best as they can. And it is my hope that they will do this for more often requested features in the future too, and I think Improved Babies would be a really good next one to focus on, because maybe like after they come out with the skin tone updates, but before Christmas starts, maybe they'll do us like another like really big surprise, because I think maybe we could get some surprise holiday content in the free update, because they tend to do that every December or sometimes a little bit earlier. But I think as a last parting gift before 2020 ends, I think it would be amazing if they revealed in a new blog post and maybe have like a GIF or two or something like that, or a little teaser video, say to us that yes, you've asked for it, Improved Babies are finally coming, and give us some first details on the Improved Babies. Maybe not reveal like every single thing at once. I think this would be a really great way to continue being more transparent, as they've started to do in recent months. At this point, this game is over 6 years old, so I would value more transparency over the, oh surprise, they're in the game right now approach that they did with the toddlers. And actually, I just remembered one funny thing. With Cats and Dogs, that pack was kinda sorta leaked in a way several months in advance, because cats and dogs were found in the code. So maybe history is repeating itself. That gives me even more hope now that there is going to be an Improved Babies update in the future, perhaps sometime, like maybe not early next year, maybe we could if we're lucky, but maybe around the middle of next year before the next expansion pack. And hey, I mean, that would make sense if the next expansion pack were Generations. It's time to stop beating around the bush and give us Generations already. They know we want it. It's basically a guaranteed success, so just make it already! And that wraps up another Sims Info and Thoughts video, so feel free to let me know in the comments section below if you think this code is pointing towards a potential Improved Babies update. And be sure to subscribe if you want to keep up with my latest content from The Sims, Paralive, Sonic the Hedgehog, and more. So I will talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching! And now to get back to recording my Snowy Escape Let's Play. I was literally about to start recording that when the news broke. So, yay, finally I can get back to it.